I am now at the point I'm ready to sew the book together. So let's set the covers aside for now. And I'm gonna line these up real good. And I think I'll clamp them. So they can stay nice and lined up. And so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches long. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 3. So I need to start an inch in and then a hole every inch. So now I have that. So I pretty much want the signatures to line up right with the edge of the cover. There is a little bit of overhang at the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to let's see. I am gonna need it in a little bit, I guess, or it won't work. So I'm gonna align it like this. Now I'm going to use, I think I'll use my crocodile. Use the smaller of the 2 punches, so I'll just put that right. Put that mark. And punch through. Now I need to poke holes in my signatures. So, to make sure that this is out, so I'm going to use this little awl from this book binding guide. So I will just repeat the process for all of the signatures and be back. I'm ready to begin binding. So I have this crochet thread again, and I'm just going to pull it through. Let's see. Well, let me cut a length. I don't know if I want to double it up. I think I do. Okay, so let's see about how long I can work with without it getting all tangled up. We'll say about that long. And then I'm just going to pull this through this wax. And this will help it glide easier and not get as tangled. Okay, now I'm going to use this set. I'm going to use the curved needle, so that will make it easier to get around the posts. So I'll just tie a knot at the end. And start with the last signature in the back cover and that up. So you start at the bottom and you go to the middle of your signature and out here like that. So from the inside, you go from the inside out, and then you go on the bottom of the cover, the back cover, and up. And loop around that loop. And then you go back in the signature. Okay, hopefully not every time will be that challenging. And then you pull it tight. Oh, golly. There we go. Okay, so there's the first stitch. And then you go to the next hole up and go out. And then the bottom of the cover and back up. Loop around. And then back into the signature in the same hole. Just have to go slower. Okay. Now you just keep going the same way all the way across the signature. Oh dear. That's not, that was not pulled tight. Shoot. Gonna have to get that pulled tight. tight. So I just kind of pulled out on that. I think if I pull on this side, the next. Okay, so I'm in my last hole, and so then you just go around the cover like you did before and loop around your stitch. But instead of returning it to this hole, you'll take your next signature and bring it through here. There we go. So now I'm just going to work my way down this way, doing the same thing. Okay, so now I've come out, and I'm going to loop around the first signature stitch, like that. But if you wanted to do beads and you had big enough holes, then before you return it back into the hole, that is when you would add the bead. So you just keep doing this all the way down. So when I'm done to the point where I'm ready to do my top cover, I'll come back. All right, so here is my last signature and my cover. So you start with the cover, go down from the top, and then loop through. Let's see, must have to loop through right there. Let's see, then in the hole. Yes. Okay. Sure if I did that right. I think so. Okay, then come back out. The next, whoops, not like that. Out the next one. Ooh, this little dangly bead keeps getting caught. There we go. Then you loop around the previous signature, then you loop around the cover, and you loop around between the last and the next to last signature. Then you go back into the hole for the signature. Got it in. Okay, and then back down. You just keep going like that. I don't Yay! Okay, so now you just tie this off in a knot, which I think I'm gonna have to cut this off the needle to get my knot tied. I think I'll just tie these two together. Tie it in a double knot. And tuck this under here. And then trim the end. Pull that back down. There we go. One little mistake, but I think it looks pretty cute. I am working on some little charm dangles to go on the edge of my daughter's Happy Meal journal. So I'm just going to attach them to this, to the binding. So I'm making 6, 1 for each of the layers. Oh, that just reminds me. Better make sure that they're not hanging down too low. That one can go at the bottom. But anyway, I decided to just attach them with jump rings, because I was going to sew them in when I did the binding, but my thread I used was too fat to fit through beads. So anyway, I have made several with things that she loves, or makes her, things that make her happy, which a lot of it is food and music and cats. So I was just going to make this last one with this cute little bee and just show you how I was making them. So I have an eye pin here, and let's see, I want to use this pretty blue. Let's see how these colors go together. Just gonna put a little, oops, not that blue one. Oh, that goes like that. Not gonna work. Okay, so I don't know, maybe this cute. Is that overwhelming? No, I think that's okay. Although now the blue doesn't make sense. Let's do red. And then maybe just a white one at the top. I don't know about that. Maybe just another red. I don't like that either. How about light pink? Nope, I want something dark. Let's try this kind of bronzy look. Oh my heavens. I did like the blue. That looks like patriotic. Let's just do something completely different. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so now I'm going to do some wire wrapping. So I'm just going to take my round nose pliers and do it just a little bit above the top of my beads there, and just wrap the top around like so, and then add a jump ring. I think that's the right size. And then take my needle nose and flatten that down and hold on to it while I just wrap this wire around the bottom here. Ouch. Oh, that's tough at the end. Okay, and then take my flush cutters and that part looks pretty good. this bee, the little jump ring. This one's real tiny. Okay, and there is that one. All right, those are all done. So let me zoom back out here. And we will attach these onto the edge of the book here. Move some of these beads out of the way. And let's see, to put this one at the bottom, I think. And that is done. That bee doesn't want to go the right way. Anyway, that looks pretty fun on the side. I could add more, but I don't think I will. So these will dangle down like that. I guess you can't see. But there's all my little dangles. Well, let's see. Those are dangling the wrong way for you to see. So I just got most of these charms at Joann and some at Michael's. And so that is that. And I am done. So I'm going to do a separate video with a complete flip through so you can see how I decorated and the little doodads I added to the inside. So that does it for now. Thank you so much for watching.